Now it's over here that I think we want to go. It seems to be held shut by some powerful source. I guess I'm just completely wrong. Have I done enough for that door to be unlocked is my main question. I think I have, but to be fair, I don't know if I have. Oh well, let's go check. Open the door. Finding the pieces is now gonna be our priority. We got several rooms that we kind of need to cross through before we get over to the doll room. Now, obviously that doll in the main room was missing its limbs. Just a few. Sami Kiru. Something that looks like a human head is on the ground where the girl was standing. Doll head. Doll maker note 1. A note fell from the lower part of the doll. It seems to be written by the doll maker. A cane has become a remaining. To comfort her, I'll make a doll that looks like a zombie. She has been emotionless since the day of the ritual. I'll make the doll look exactly like a zombie so that when they are together, no one will be able to tell them apart. Kane never leaves the zombie's side for even a second, always whispering things to her. I don't know what she says, but at least she seems to be slowly returning to her former self. Apparently that wasn't supposed to happen, I sent out the emulation glitch. If we didn't have this ritual, a zombie would have become a butterfly and Kane wouldn't have lost her spirit. Oh my. Well, off to the main area we go. I know where this goes. Thankfully. Right through here. There's a doll on display here. It's missing its head and arms. If it were whole, the doll next to it would probably be twins. Well, it's time to get the pieces. Yeah. Oh, did it start playing on its own? I think it's the film that we saw earlier. Yeah. It's part of the process. Take film. Indeed. Out! Sami Kiru. Something that looks like a human arm is on the ground where the girl was standing. Doll left arm. Well, there's an arm. Now all we need is a leg. No, I know where the next one is. I don't remember where the fourth one is, but I'm sure we'll find it. Right over here. There was that other red box that was over in this decrepit part of the house, so that's what I'm aiming for right now. If one must collect other doll pieces, yep, it's acting up already. I know you're over here, Missy. Sami Kiru.
Kill me.
Something that looks like a human arm is on the ground where the girl was standing. Doll's right arm. And doll maker note 2. Last night I heard footsteps. I thought it was a cane, but it was really a zombie walking by herself. A cane has spent so much time thinking of her sister, a spirit must have taken over the doll. It is said that when a spirit takes residence in a doll, it can steal the soul of others. A cane isn't a person anymore. She's like a doll, controlled by a zombie. She keeps repeating, I don't want to kill, over and over. She looks so much like my daughter. A zombie must be killed. Again. Violet Diary 3. An old notebook appeared where the girl vanished. That's a lot of notebooks connected to just like an arm. You don't need a substitute for me. I am part of a cane now. I am one with a cane. Kill it. Kill that stupid doll. Now you have both arms and the head. This must be all the doll parts. Oh, I thought there for some reason was another part. But I guess not. The fastest way to get back there would be to go through the projector. So I'm gonna go that way. Well, I bet we're gonna get attacked because honestly speaking, I have not fought anything for a while. So getting attacked by a ghost on my way there would really not surprise me. Unless, of course, I'm really quick on my feet and get there before that can even happen. Yep. Through the backside. Prediction. A prediction right through here. Here we are. Let's put all the pieces together and ta-da! You put the doll together, but nothing happened. Note said that putting the doll together should make it work, but notice that her fingers are wiggling. Her fingers are not, though. There's a doll on display here. It's just about the right size for a real child. Put it all together. Maybe you need something else too. If only you had some design plans or something. Alright, design plans. I'm going. Let's go on out. I'm pretty sure I know where to find design plans. But before I find those design plans, I'm going to finally take the time to observe over here ever so briefly, because I've already looked over there, but I kind of forget what was over here precisely, so I'm just going to take a glance. This door, what is behind it? Right, it was this area. Which actually puts me really close to where I want to be, so whatever. I'm already here. Let's go on through. Design plans, I'm pretty sure we're in here. I might be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure I'm correct. Parts of a smashed, half-finished doll lie on the table. The eye seems to be looking this way. Hear the noise. There it is. Something shows in the photo. Looks like twins facing each other. Design plans. A book appeared in the burnt remains. Open the doll's eyes and give the shrine maiden a soul. When the two shrine maidens face each other, the bridge through the underground opens up. I've used one of those wind-up clocks imported from the west for the twin shrine maiden mechanism. The Kiru shrine maidens move right doll to 3 o'clock and left doll to 9 o'clock. Right button, right doll, 1.5 hours forward, left doll 1.5 hours forward. Left button, right doll 1.5 hours backwards, left doll 3 hours backwards. When the shrine maiden faces the earth bridge that connects the houses will be passable. The Tachibawa shrine maidens move right doll to 3 o'clock and left doll to 9 o'clock. Right button. We'll figure that out when we get there. On the shrine main face, the sky bridge that connects the houses will be passable. Charred notes. There were some charred notes near the design plans. The doll's souls need to make the mechanism work. I could create the other parts again, but I could never duplicate that soul. I can't let the hellish creature get its hands onto that soul. The soul is the key. I'll have to keep it safe with me. Put the doll design plans and charred note in your file. Yarp. I slightly remember that. The arm, legs, and head of the doll have been thrown carelessly on the shelf. Well, that means through the next we go. We're also not almost done with this area, by the way. Though I might be having that feeling. Let's just say we're almost halfway there. And my favorite parts are just coming up. I will go investigate the sound. Open up the door. I remember this part very well. So, hip. How do I get his fatal frame points? It's like he won't even attack me. Oh, there he goes. Oh, but the dolls are a little bit more important apparently to shake off. Alright, item. Herbal medicine. The doll master, sir. Figure out how to do a fatal frame against this guy. Some of them are pretty hard to figure out where you're supposed to fatal frame them. Trying to guess where he might pop up. Alright, got it. I'm surprised I got that. Well, that was fun. Something's on the ground where the ghost used to be. Glass eyes. Oogly googly googly eyes. A doll's eye is made from glass. What kind of doll did it come from? Come on, you know what it is. Doll Maker Note 5. The spirit left a note behind. First, I have to kill the doll by hanging it. Then I must throw it into the fuck. It knows this and it is controlling Akane. Or whatever. Trying to kill me. I have to throw it in even if seeing the fuck blinds me. My daughter must die again. And Akane must relive the pain of losing her sister. If we didn't have this ritual, no one would have to feel that kind of pain. Another shiny. You found some camera equipment and film. Acquire the switch equip function. The switch equip function. Function swaps power-up lenses, allows you to equip up to 3 power-up lenses at one time. Once these power-up lenses are equipped, you can swap them in the viewfinder mode with the L1 button. It's nice if you're actually doing that stuff, but I'm saving my points for unlockables once we beat the game. Yay! Now we have to go solve a puzzle now that we got the doll eyes. The fastest way to get over there? That's a good question, man. I guess over here? is what I'm thinking of. It might or may not be the right or wrong answer. Maybe this is actually a longer way than some other routes. Oh, well, we're already taking it. Yep. All the twists and turns. Let's go over this way. Yeah, we're almost there, so whatever. Now that we have the doll eyes, we just have to put them into our eye sockets and then solve the turning puzzle. Put her eyes right in. You heard a sound coming from the box behind the doll. Couldn't even really see if she didn't have eyes there, though. Now, according to our note about this... Design plans. Alright, right doll. Move right doll to 3 o'clock and left doll to 9 o'clock. Right doll 3 o'clock, left doll 9 o'clock. Right button. So 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock. Got it. I pressed it too many times. Alright. Solved it. When the dolls face each other, you heard a sound from the large box. They're also no longer fucking dolls. Yeah. They were just poising for fun.
Why do you kill?
Question many people ask themselves every day.
Why do you kill? Why do you kill?
I don't know how to get fail frame against any of these fucking doll monsters, so I'll just do what I can.
Why do you kill? Why did you kill? Why did
Oh god, fucking fatal frame. There we go, got him. That somehow worked. A glowing crystal is lying where the girl doll was standing. Pale purple crystal. Oh boy. Alright. Memos, twin doll. Long before the repentance, the twin Kiru daughters had to perform the Crimson Sacrifice. To come for Akane, the remaining her father created a doll that just like the murdered twin Izami. But when he discovered the doll had become possessed by Izami's spirit, he vowed to destroy it. But Mr. Kiru never managed to destroy the doll. In the end, his daughter Akane, controlled by the possessed doll, strangled and killed him. The remaining. The twin that killed her other half in the Crimson Sacrifice ritual was called the Remaining, and was feared and respected. Some of these, the Remainings, went insane with grief, and others had their hair turn white overnight. Okay, many of them turned reclusive and shunned all human contact. Twins are known to share each other's pain. The Remaining bore a vestige on her own throat of the mark her sister received during the ritual. Now our radio. We have a new radio thing to listen to.
Why do you kill? Don't kill. Don't kill. Why?
Why indeed? Now that we've taken care of those dolls, we can finally go back down to the basement. Or the underground passes they've been building up for a while, the earth tunnel. There's a wooden ladder here. It looks like you can climb down below. Climb down the ladder? Why not? Something is shining on the broken rocks. Dimly glowing crystal. Oh, okay, yeah, sure. I'll listen to that one immediately, I suppose. Dimly glowing crystal. There you are.
Enveloped in darkness, this village is doomed. Morning will not come ever again. Can never be.
Alright. The cave appears to continue on the other side, but the path is blocked with fallen rocks. There must have been a cave-in. Of course. That's always how it works, right? Can't climb over those rocks, impossible. Let's go down the tunnel then. Now, I do like this part of the game quite a bit, if I'll be honest. From my memory of it, I liked it quite a bit, and we'll see how it all rolls. Hello, crevice in the rocks.
Are you leaving me again?
You dropped the camera obscura and the flashlight when you were underground. You can't use the viewfinder until you get the camera obscura back. I know, we're defenseless. Chapter 7, Sigh. Probably very appropriate for this chapter. You can see the legs of a doll from beneath the cloth cover. Through the dark, you can see a row of objects covered with cloths. They're all different sizes, but a few of them seem to be shaped like dolls, which makes sense because this is a doll house. So I shine the light. Spirit orb acquired, despite the fact we're not using any of those. There's something on the floor. Herbal medicine. Oh boy. I will take the save station to my own advantage in a second, but let's first go. Yep, save. Yes, right there. Yep. Now let's resume. So anyways, we got quite a bit to go. We're also in a completely new area, so it's time to explore. Open this up in the eye.
I kept waiting and waiting.
You don't want to get caught by her is probably an obvious piece of advice, but definitely something to live by. That's it. Seems held shut by a powerful force. Oh no. I got the camera angle confused. Excuse me, Sai. Move over this way. That's a dead end. I'm not wrong. Kind of like the Kusabi, you don't want to get caught by her. Alright. Open this up. Yep! Right through there. There's a big cart here. This place must be used for storage. There are sickles, shovels, and other tools hanging on the wall. This lantern has a dim glow. The game can be saved here. Yep. Is as it is. Save right there. And good, let's resume. There are sickles, shovels, yeah, I just read that. Now I'm wondering, am I safe to go back, or is that just a bad idea? Just a bad idea. It's just a bad idea. I'm sure you did. I do like the black and white character as they go into a color background, though. Well, let's get exploring the house then. There's a door down here, so I guess I'll investigate this first. Let's go, door. We don't have a camera, so it's not like I can do anything with the blue detection symbol besides look around. A cloth covers something here. Beyond it, there are boxes piled up in a space divided by a partitioned screen. The closet door won't budge, no matter how hard you try to force it. Something must be jamming it from the inside. Well, I guess I'm being told I should go upstairs first. You know, I think that I'm supposed to do that a little bit afterwards, but only do I know. Hip hip. There's a big stack of boxes here. They look like they contain scrolls and paintings. Something's reflecting the light. More herbal medicine. Nothing else to collect. Green Diary 3. An old book has been stored away in the table. I saw Itsuki's sister in the corridor. She is usually frightened of strangers and runs away and hides, but today was different. It seemed like she wanted to tell me something, but she ran away without saying a word. Maybe Itsuki left a message with her. Alright. More investigating to go. This little corridor here? Doesn't seem like it. I'm gonna go there second. I'm gonna check out down this pathway first. You are my first investigative area. There are two paths. One leads to this door, which I can't look at. But it's being held shut. I need to get my camera to open that door open. So it's back here. I'm to the screen door. Another thing that's held by a powerful force. Which means that we can't do anything until we get our camera back. Well, gotta work with what you gotta work with, I suppose. Which means down here. These are open at the very least. Leads straight into this little room. Oh, you know. There's a beautiful picture on the cabinet door. Doesn't look like anything else is inside. Just kind of opened by itself, neglect that. There's a sword on display in the alcove. When you try lifting it, you find it's really heavy. Who could swing this thing? There's something in the drawer, type 61 film, I can work with that. There are old bowls and teacups stored in the chest of drawers. Of course. I'll check out the shiny in the middle of the room in a second once I'm done running against the walls. It's what every horror character does. There are some cushions and damp beddings put away in the closet. Doesn't seem to be much more than that, though. Anything by these boxes? No? Alright, time to check out the table then. I'm gonna run around the table just to make sure I'm not missing something stupidly obvious. Alright, it's shiny now then. I got it. Shiny Crimson Diary 4. An old diary rests on the table. Because of Yai, Itsuki has been taken away somewhere. How come? Itsuki did nothing to her. It's all her fault for running away. Well, someone's a bit mad. Let me open up this door. The door is nailed down with several boards. It seems impossible for you to open. Here's another nailed down shut door. How about these sliding doors? These will open though. Yep. Actually, this is where we just were. Alright. Didn't realize there was a door here. Pots and other large vessels are stored on the shelves. None of them look especially useful. Something is reflecting the light. Film reel 5. Yay! More movies to watch whenever we find a projector. Seems to be some old tinder and charcoal stored in the cabinet. Indeed. Now, there's that door over there, but being me, I'm trying to make sure there's nothing hidden around these corners and all that. There's a scroll hanging in the alcove. There must have been something painted on it at one time, but now it's all worn away. Yep, that's typically, again, what will happen if you leave everything out for the fucking time and winds and all that to take advantage of. Let's go over this way. Old sandals are put here. That's where we just came from, so yeah. Is there a back way, or is it just nailed shut? There is a back area. That's about what I expected. Stone mirror. Alright. There are some solid pieces of furniture scattered around here. There isn't anything inside any of them, but they probably weren't used as much. That's probably a good bet. Let's see. Checking around these areas briefly before we check out this door. We can't fight them, we don't have a camera, so out we go. They're not done chasing though. The ghosts are a little bit stubborn. Back on out we go. They'll leave us alone after we pass through a few doors. They're pretty ghostly. They only haunt a small portion of the house. Alright, I think I've done everything I can do down here. Let's go upstairs. Upstairs, here I come.
Mayu.
You won't leave me alone again, right?
No promises. And there you go, on our grand escape route. Here briefly. There's an object on the shelf. Thank you for noticing. There's a picture of mountains and mist painted on the folding screen. Maybe a local scene? Before I go through here, this door seems to be broken. It won't budge no matter how hard you try. Alright, that means we're going this way. You don't see anything in the cabinet. Countless books are piled up haphazardly. You can see a door beyond the bookcase, but it doesn't look like it was used much. Countless books? Yeah, we just read that. It's you that we want to use at the moment. Door seems broken, I know.
Open the door.
Dorsey, I know it's broken. So better get to hiding. I'm not... Sure, I'll open the door of which I came through. I'm sure this is a good idea. Hi. There's a small key on the shelf. Halloweenia key? A crest with a Halloweenian tree design is carved on the brass key. There's a doll with a red cord tied to it on the shelf. How she knows it's red when it's all black and white, I couldn't tell ya. The kimono looks exactly like the one the spirit you just saw was wearing.
Why did you leave me back then?
There might be a number of reasons, judging by the situation we find ourselves in right now. Oh, it's a closet. I need to leave sometime. Yep, nope, not gonna get wrapped. She's the one to kill. I already know that. I know. Use the key. Use the key. Yep.
Gone.
Peekaboo. Just looking around, you know. There's a seagull doll standing on the mechanical device on the shelf. There are 2 buttons on this device. Maybe it works just like the other device you saw. The door is stuck fast. Cold air flows through the cracks around the door. Maybe it leads outside. Yep. Gotta go back and grab that doll, don't you know?
Mio? Is that you?
Yeah, I wonder opening the door again's gonna fucking do. Peekaboo, welcome back for you. In the closet I go. A doll wearing a white kimono is sitting on the shelf. Red cord doll, red cord is tied onto its left hand. Yeah, I guess that pick.
Why didn't you come back? I kept waiting.
You need to open the door, so you're gonna have to let me by, Missy. Nope. Not letting that grab work.
Dear sister.
Put this down. You place the red cord doll on the mechanical device. The mechanism seems to have started to work. Fail once. You feel a powerful presence coming from beyond the door. It's It's getting closer.
Are you going to break your promise and leave me again?
Alright, so it's still the same thing. I remember this.
Don't go. Stay with me.
No, no! Okay. I realize what I need to do a second time. Let's go through here. Fuck! Fuck, fuck, fuck. Closet time. No, I'm dead. I blame Steven for this one. Especially since we haven't saved in a while. No, it was not my fault. I knew what was going to happen if I failed again, but I needed to solve the puzzle, and I didn't remember how many turns they took, so they gave you one failsafe there, but yeah. That's the first time we've died in the game, though, but we're going to lose quite a bit of progress, so yeah.